Spike's RT blog date November 2nd, 2010. Alright. It is that time of the year where we elect new officials, and you see, I voted. As of 9:03 Eastern Time, it's currently standing that 45 Democrats have the Senate seats, 36 of the Republicans have the Senate, no independents at this time. The House I am not happy about, 74 Republicans, 28 Democrats at this time. So, the Senate I'm okay with, House I am really not happy about. So, yeah, I done my voting, and so far my choice for U.S. Senate is behind right now. We'll find out later. There was something that ended up on the ballot in my region for a constitutional amendment saying that you cannot be a sheriff if you have a felony. Do we even need something like that? Where is the common sense? Who in their right mind would vote for a felon as a sheriff? That just doesn't make any sense. But who knows? I want to hear what you have to say about it. Just put it in the comments below. I would like to hear what you want to say about that. Next up, for those of you that went to Fur Fright, hope you had a good time. I was hoping to make it there, but unfortunately my funds are a bit low right now. But it's currently very likely I'll make it to Midwest Fur Fest in Chicago. It is likely. So keep it here. I will let you know in the future what will happen. And for those of you wondering at Rainbow Tiger where I've been, well, this past weekend obviously was Halloween, and I got one more day of work next week. So there'll be no show this week, but the week after I will resume the show, and we will continue from there. Next up, you've probably already been aware that the past week we had the release of DJ Hero 2. I've become an expert at the game. DJ Hero 2 has some new features like freestyle crossfading, tap holds. There was something else. Oh yeah, they changed the scoring system. So it's I've seen the previews. It's very interesting. There's a few DJs that are featured in the game that I already know about. The biggest icon, DJ Tiesto, will be appearing in the game. And if you've seen some of the previews, one very popular electro house artist, deadmau5, is in the game. You can see him in the previews wherever you find it. I really suggest giving it a try. And Rock Band 3, I believe, has been released today. And you know, I am a very big gamer, and I usually game whenever I'm at cons. They've also revamped their system a bit. They've now included harmonies for the vocals and an all-new instrument, the keyboard. So this should be really interesting. Now up to 5 players can perform in the game. And although I am wondering myself how that would happen, there's probably an adapter for this because I have a PlayStation 3 and there's like 4 control slots. But there's probably an adapter to add some more players in there. Which, knowing the technology, I'm sure there is. Yeah, I apologize for me clearing my throat so many times today. It's gotten cold in here. The temperature's really changed, and that really affects me. I've already mentioned about Fur Fright. Although I haven't been to Fur Fright this year, I have done plenty for Halloween. Of course, give out candy. Um, and unlike the past years, I actually ran out of candy this year. Just so many came, and it was like with about a half hour left, I had no more to give. Uh, and what I was really excited about is the movie Saw 3D, which is the final installment of the series. Now, of course, some of you are worried about I'm going to spoil something. I don't do spoilers, okay? But what I can tell you is that it is very interesting. You got the most amount of traps in any amount of any of the movies in the series. A total of 11 traps. Including the producer said that they include the most gruesome they've ever done. So if you haven't seen it, please do. And they can only show it in 3D. I'm not really much of a 3D fan in this case. I have no choice. But I'm not big on 3D stuff because I see it as a waste of money. Because what happened to the times when movies were about the storylines? Now, these days, it's all about the effects, making it look real. So, and that's just taking more money out of our pockets. So I don't see it. We're even making 3D TVs. I really don't see the use of it. All I want is a good story. That's all I want. Of course, everyone wants to show off their 3D technology. So that's pretty much it for me tonight. We'll find out who gets the House. I'm pretty sure the Democrats will get the Senate, but we'll find out later tonight. But for now, Spike Pap logging out.